Good morning! Hello, hello reference there. Bean doesn't like hello, hello.
I hate hello.
That's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh.
Not hard.
It's Tuesday. It's the day after Monday. It's the day before Wednesday. That's just some information for you, just general background around the day. What are you doing, Peen?
Just putting the Gloucester number in my phone.
Peen's worried because the baby hasn't kicked in 5 minutes. So now she's going to freeze him with some cold drink to see if he moves. But she's still taking down the number for Gloucester Hospital just in case. Suppose better to be prepared or whatever. Anyway, just normal stuff today. You're going with Peen. And then you'll be back later with us. The size of the garlic now. It's huge. Show you more of that later. And the aloe vera. It's nice having aloe vera. I'll show you the aloe vera. Because the aloe vera is cool. It's really useful. Garlic plant.
And it like died. The pot was like bare. It was that big.
Yeah.
There was nothing there. But I thought I'll just water this mud.
Yeah, and it regrew. In fact, you can even see a load of like the dead old aloe vera. It's really useful because, well, if you're Peen, you burn yourself at least 3 times a month on an oven or something you use every day anyway.
Glue gun.
Glue gun, she would burn herself on glue gun. But to break off the aloe vera, a little bit of aloe vera leaf, can squeeze out the actual pure aloe vera juiciness. Brilliant on burns.
Brilliant.
Wrap some cling foil around it. Problem solved. It's good stuff. Anyway, I'll leave you to Peen. The Brit vlog.
9 cat approved.
This is also hilarious. His bowl's down there. And sometimes you need to go in the freezer, so you'll just feed him. Then you got to open the door. So he's like, I'm not. Just keep going back and forth. Let me see if I can show you. Just gonna get something out the freezer.
Oh no.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, you can see it in his face. He's so surprised.
Sorry, Pepsi Cat. You can have an extra biscuit later.
I've got to put them back in a minute.
Oh. Oh, Pepsi Cat. Can I see that?
Morning. So it's sort of, well, it's about 11:30 at the moment. This morning has gone really quickly. It's sort of been one of those days. Like it started off as one of those days because as you would have just heard, because you've just watched our first morning vlog, that I was worried this morning about the baby. He's been very quiet. He was quiet last night. So usually before I go to sleep and just when I've woken up in the morning are his most active times, but he was, well, he didn't move basically, so that got me a bit concerned. So I was a little bit late leaving today, although that is fairly normal for me. Because I tried the iced water drink, because that's supposed to get them moving. That didn't, but I didn't have the time. You're supposed to sit there for half an hour with a pint of it, which obviously I didn't have the time. I had about 10 minutes. So I thought I'd try again when I got to work. He did actually kick a couple of times on my drive over, so I don't know, I guess he was just having a bit of a sleepy time. And I'm making an effort today to count the kicks, because you're supposed to have 10 separate movements throughout the day. So as I said, it's coming up to 11:30 now, and I think we're up to 8, so it's fine. He likes porridge. I had porridge for breakfast, and he usually gives me a kick or two then, which he did. And yeah, so I think that's fine. I'm pretty sure he's fine in there. Obviously he was just sleeping. I don't know. Yeah, so this morning it's been sort of one of those days. You know, like the days when you get loads of silly little things, really. Nothing like major or anything, but loads of silly little things. And it just takes up like so much time. So like I basically haven't got anything done today. Well, it feels that way, but actually I think it's been quite productive. It's just, it always happens when I've got certain jobs that I want to do, so then I don't actually get time to do those jobs which makes me feel like I haven't done anything. But everything seems to be coming back with little niggles today. So we had one car that had a leak, so we needed to get another part for that, something to do with the radiator, I don't know. Then another car came back completely empty of fuel, so I had to sort that out. One of our vans came back minus wing mirror, so that's sorting that out. And gosh, and the wing mirror is like, it's the most awkward van to get parts for. It seems like it's an 09 vehicle, but it seems to be like an 08 model of the van. So like, it's just confusing to get parts for it because it was obviously on the cusp of a changeover of the models. But if you go by the registration and you get 09 parts, it doesn't fit it. So it took a while to sort that out. And yeah, basically don't buy Citroens. Most of our vehicles here are Fords, except for this one van. And just to give you a comparison, to get a wing mirror for the Ford is about £40. And to get one for this little tiny van, 103. So it's ridiculous. So I was ringing around scrapyards and places trying to find cheaper ones, and we're going to attempt one off eBay. You can return it if it doesn't fit because of this awkward model thing, but hopefully that'll, because that's less than half the price, so that'll save the customer a bit of money. There was that, and then there's another car that's just come back with a suspicious smell in it. I don't know what these things smell like, but I asked our maintenance guy here if he could remove the smell. I mean, it's not like, we've had them back before with like dog smells and things which are awful. It's not like that, but it's a very, very sweet smell, which he's a bit suspicious of. So I've just asked if he can just sort of air that out, just in case it's anything it shouldn't be. But otherwise we're okay. Like some people, they just like, we've had them before because we buy like the smelly air freshener trees, which someone's like taking them, which is weird. Why take the trees? Just leave the trees in there. But we've had them before and they put their own air freshener in them, and some of them smell disgusting, so it could just be something like that. But you just don't want any overpowering smells in a car. And oh, we've had one once that came back with suspected transporting sheep, because apparently it had sheep urine in the back. Now I don't know how you know that it's that, but that's what Andrew said it was anyway. So I don't know. Don't want to know what they get up to in these vehicles sometimes. We had one. We get them quite a lot actually, with like dog hair everywhere, and it takes ages to get that off. You're not really supposed to have animals in them. And smoking, that's like, no, actually, to be fair, that doesn't happen that often. But when it does happen, because you're not supposed to, it's like against the law to smoke in business vehicles. But if you get smoke in them, it just takes such a long time to get rid of the smell, and it's not pleasant for other people. Things like McDonald's as well, that lingers. Blech. Like smelling a stinky McDonald's burger at like 8 in the morning is not the most pleasant thing. So we do try and keep like the trees and things in there to keep them smelling just nice. So yeah, loads of stuff like that today, which has taken up like basically all of the morning. But I've sorted all those things, so I suppose it is quite productive. I've also managed to sort some other jobs that are on my long to-do list. My to-do list just seems to like never actually get things ticked off, so this week I'm pretty pleased because I've ticked off quite a few of those types of things, so that's good. And then hopefully, I don't think there's anything else due back now, so there can't be any more issues. So hopefully I can get some of the jobs that I planned on doing done this afternoon.
Hi everybody, I'm home. She's home. Wave. Yeah. Cat's home. Got to know what are you having, Peen?
Porridge.
Porridge. Brilliant. That's nutritious and good for the baby.
Porridge.
Our boiler has also been losing pressure, and apparently we've got a leak. Although I haven't spotted one, I'm going to go around and have a little look later. I find it hard to believe though. iPad's arrived, and the case, so I shall be setting that up later, hopefully. Do all that, because I've got to give mine one back, sad face. Bit of a chill day today, really, this evening. Just watching some Sherlock. I like Sherlock. It has got a lot better than when I first whined about it. It's pretty.
I like it.
It's okay now, and Peen likes it, so that's the main thing. Because Peen is the important one, aren't you, Peen?
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's alright. So yeah, I've had some new subscribers as well, so hello to them. Not quite sure where they came from, but hello, we like subscribers, they are good. I don't know what else to say, really. I think it's time for dinner, so I'm going to go get some dinner. So we have taken delivery from Amazon a priceless item. Is this electronic? Is it expensive? Is it a fancy new iPad? Is it a new laptop? Is it worth thousands? No, it's worth more than that. It's sacred. It's important. We honestly couldn't live life without it. New crate of Fritto. Got new crate of Fritto, Pete.
New crate of Fritto.
Yep, we buy our food from Amazon. Here is the red gold. If you ever make a pizza, you need to make a pizza with Fritto. If it's not made with Fritto, it's a shit pizza.
You can't get it anywhere though.
You can't buy it anywhere though, which is annoying, so that's why you have to order it from Amazon. So, yes, thankfully we've got that. Now we can continue making pizzas because we were down to our last 6 or so, and that is worrying.
Gotta get it in.
Just in case.
Yeah, because you need to have a stock of it. We used to sell it in Tesco, and that's how we first discovered it. And it was amazing. And then you get hooked on it, and then no, Tesco stopped selling it.
We stopped selling it. And then like a drug-addled crack addict sniffing around like, got some Fritto. You got some Fritto.
There are threads about it.
There are.
Online. I'm like, we drove like over an hour once.
Oh yeah, we drove an hour away to some tiny little country shop in the middle of nowhere to get some Fritto because it was the only place that's selling it. So we were like, Fritto, you need some Fritto. Hilarious.
And once we drove to Winchcombe for one jar.
Yeah. We really wanted a pizza. It is that nice. We're not being ridiculous. It is that nice. You need to get yourself some Fritto. They sell it on Amazon. Go get yourself some Fritto. Make yourself a pizza. Come back and tell us how amazing we are for letting you know about Fritto. Here's an iPad. Here's an iPad. These are both the iPad. Following on from yesterday's confusion.
But this iPad,
Yeah.
can't get that iPad. Can't get the iPad anymore.
But you can get the iPad.
get the iPad.
Yeah. Not the iPad.
Just
though.
to clear that up.
Yeah.
You can't get the
iPad. But you can get the iPad.
Can't get the iPad.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to want me to unbox it, okay.
Would you say you're more or less excited about this iPad or the box of Fritto?
Most definitely the box of Fritto. I feel kind of sort of bad and sort of whatever, but like I've set up so many of these at work. Unboxing iPads have sort of, they've taken it away now. It should be like a religious ceremony unboxing an Apple product, but I'm just like, nah, it's like the 20th iPad I've done. And like, because I've just had like I had an iPad 1, then I'll give that to Mum. And then
Oh, was that a 1? I thought that was a 2.
No, it was an iPad 1. I was straight in there from the start. I was like, bang, iPad 1.
So we skipped the 2.
Skip the 2. We had a 3 from work, and now we've got a 4. Ah, what?
What's the matter?
Seriously? It's got one of the stupid adapters.
What?
Well, the little ones, the ones that's like just a plug.
I don't get it.
Well, you get the ones that are just this, with the USB thing in the bottom.
Yeah.
And this has got this stupid thing.
Oh.
That's annoying. Well, I'm
The
disappointed
other
with the
one's got
iPad.
that.
Was it?
Yeah, because we've got one of them upstairs. Obviously
Maybe it's a
from
higher power one because it's for the
the
iPad.
iPad, but not the iPad. The iPad.
No, the iPad. Yeah. Wait, what? That's pointless.
So that iPad,
What?
the iPad has got the old connection,
Yeah.
but the iPad
Yeah.
has the new connection.
Yeah.
Is that the only difference?
Maybe. Probably. Don't know. I think so. I think oh no, they're both 4G. No.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
I think that's basically the only difference. I'm sure they've made some other differences which are basically non-differences.
Yeah. It's probably like 0.05 grams lighter or something. Anyway, I'll let you set that up. Because it's obviously very exciting.
I'll show you when it's ready.
Okay.
Here we have an iPad. And here we have an iPad. As you can see, completely different. Obviously, this one's the new one. Or is that the new one? One of them's the new one. Only joking, that's the new one. But they are basically identical. This one has the smaller connector and a slightly faster processor. I think that's about it.
Okay.
It's that exciting. So this bad boy can be wiped now. That's good to go back.
Don't wipe the wrong one.
That would be annoying.
Yeah. Although, you could just put the cloud thing back on it.
That's the best thing about Apple stuff, really, because like you just have a pin there. You log back on, everything's there. All of my apps, they're where I left them. All my settings, timers, alarms, mail, everything from that iPad is automatically on this iPad. It's just so easy.
Now they are twins.
Apple can do some things right, not a lot of things, but some things.
So like twice now, I think, in the last week or so, the pressure's dropped in the boiler, which means the heating doesn't come on. And the plumber said that we must have a leak, and Aiden has found that leak down there. I don't know why it's decided to leak. Aiden thinks it would have been leaking the whole time because apparently we had problems with our old boiler, but I don't remember that. So not really sure. Probably have to get the plumber around at some point. He needs to come anyway. He was going to look at pricing up putting another radiator in downstairs, so get that fixed at the same time.
So, leaky pipes. That's the reason for the boiler issue. Annoying. Anyway, Peen's doing labels. I finished some TV. So, I think it's probably early night tonight. Again. Well, it wasn't really early. I was like half bloody 10 by the time I got to sleep, so... Ever seen any of these photos? That's little Max. She was very cute. It's Max with Mummy. Max and Daddy. That was sort of like Peen's one. She's my little baby boy, little Ozzy. Oh, he's so cute. Bless him. Zoom my head. Oh, cutest little thing he was. I say little, he was huge. I mean, he was like from the door handle, like that big. Can't really see my hand. That big.
Heavy.
Yeah, he was bloody heavy. But he was lovely, bless him. He used to say funny things. Anyway, it's a good night from me and her. We shall see everyone tomorrow.